the same Zoom link?
It should be.
Okay.
Yeah, it should be. Yep. Okay, so you were
Okay.
saying you were
But
in this
yeah,
magnetic
no,
frequency and
yeah,
everyone's
I
reaching
was
out to
just
you.
I feel like this photo shoot, I was just like stepping into the like me that has it already. And then yeah, I was just posting on my story today. I was feeling super magnetic. And then all these people were like reaching out to me about my program. And I was just like, I had this feeling today where I was like, it's happening. Like this is happening. Like this is it for me.
Yeah. Fuck yeah, babe. I love that. That's amazing. I'm celebrating you so much. And I'll go quickly before I start the training today, but just sharing everything that you're posting is so beautiful. And I feel the magnetism and I feel the power. And it's also, again, remembering intentionality because what I feel when I'm looking at this is also very much you're so inspiring energy. You're so motivating energy. I love the lifestyle that you have energy that's not getting paid energy. Okay.
Okay.
So when you're and you'll see when you go through the story sequence that I just said to you, always bring it back to her. Always, even when you can have moments, of course, of you celebrating your life, and you have a couple of those slides,
Mhm.
but or and like obsessed with my life. Like when you implement this method, beware because you're going to be obsessed with your life, obsessed with motherhood, always bringing it back to what does my dream client want out of this? Because
Yeah.
when you're focusing on you and your life again, it's like, oh my God, you're so inspiring. I love it. Right. However, we want them to be like, that is me. Like I know that that's possible for me. And you're telling them I have that for you as well. And when you do this, this is how your life is going to be affected. Right. So take a
Yeah.
look at the stories, but always just remember her in mind. Right. Always,
So it's
always.
kind of like saying like everything I'm doing, but then also making sure that I'm saying like you can too, basically.
So like if you look quickly and then I'll get into the training today. Like you wrote on one of your stories, my dream photo shoot with my girls. And then underneath that you can write, you get to have a life where motherhood feels like a dream. Like you're the star of your movie every single day. And in my world, the manifestation mama method works like a charm every single time.
Okay.
Right. And you'll see it, but it's like, so you can celebrate your life, of course, but then bring it back to her, bring it back to your methodology. You get to have the photo shoot, the movie star reality, dream life when you implement my manifestation motherhood method.
Okay.
Right. So also, if you can get in front of natural light, put a ring light on for anything that you're doing. Right. So you're saying, you had said, this is my goals mom method. Okay. So then you were showing, or my MILF morning method. Okay. And it freaking works. Instead of over delivering and saying breath work, visualization, teaching her that's over delivering. Say my MILF method
So like don't
works.
tell them what it is.
Show what you're doing, which is fine. And then you say, this is my MILF method, and this is why it works. When you know how to connect to the version of you of a mother who's sexy, fierce, grateful, excited for motherhood, you get whatever the result is. So you don't need to show by you showing what you're doing, you're giving the visual, but it's still driving curiosity. Like, what is this MILF method? Does that make
Mhm.
sense?
Totally.
And it's a new habit. So it's just like practicing the shift of like not just
Yeah.
about me, and what I'm doing and but how do
Mhm.
I bring it to you, when
Yeah.
you. Cool. Does that make sense?
Totally. Yes.
Okay, cool. All right. Well, I don't know where everybody is, but we're gonna get into it
Yeah.
today.
I am loving my
So
one-on-one sessions.
yeah, yes, soak it up, baby. Soak it up. Okay. So today's training, we're going to be talking about social media through the lens of Instagram Lives and the power of Instagram Lives when utilized correctly. This one facet of social media can drive so much sales, can have your ideal clients finding you and knowing you're the one for them within the first 15 seconds. And I want us to think about utilizing lives in the sense of, okay, what am I selling this week? What do I want to drive traffic to in my business? So let's say you're wanting to either use the mama's course that you just ran before, or you want to start talking about your high ticket one-on-one space. Just thinking about starting the week off. It's Monday. Okay, what am I selling this week? And the quickest way to nurture your audience, your community, is by you speaking, not just highly curated reels and posts, but by actually you showing up on a live in the authority, demonstrating your methodologies and getting direct to the point. What happens with a lot of people, and I say this with love, and I used to do this myself, hop on a live, hey everyone, hey, happy Monday. Hi, Sarah. Oh my God. Hi, Courtney. I'm just going to wait a couple of seconds for people to hop on.
And then
Done.
people get off.
You lost me. You lost me. The beautiful thing about Instagram Live is that it's going to notify your current audience, right? That you're going live, but it also drives out to everyone in the Instagram space. So you can have people that are currently not following you hop on to your live. And
I
if
didn't know that.
Yes. And if you are not direct in the first 15 seconds about what this is, what this training is, the hook, you are going to lose people. Your dream client is going to scroll right on by. They are going to hop on. They're giving you their precious time and energy. And if you spend it in the first 20 seconds, hey, Sarah, thanks for hopping on. I'm just going to wait for more people to hop on. Come on in. Happy Monday. Like, you've lost me. Right? So we have the attention span of goldfish as humans, right? And we're being inundated with so much information. What is going to incentivize my dream clients to click and to stay connected? So I'm going to show you a brief example really quickly of what that could look like. And this is the time to not only demonstrate your authority in the space. So by coining your own methodologies, your unique perspective, your unique lens on commonly taught topics, but the first initial 10 seconds, 15 seconds, that hook is everything. And don't be afraid to speak slowly, to pause, because when you are convicted in what you're saying and you pause, that's felt. That's like mic drop energy, right? So I'm going to show you an example of what this looks like. And this is going to be a way, even something that Ali and I have started to incorporate is every week going live. And what are the things that I'm focusing on selling this week? And how can I talk to that? So when I'm thinking about a live, and you'll see I'm going to run one after, I think tomorrow I'll be running one. But it's hook. What's the hook? So I'm going to show you an example of that. And then what are 2 or 3 key topics that I'm going to teach with my own coin methodologies in that training? And then what is the offer that I'm putting them towards? Whether that be it could be a free Facebook group, it could be your high ticket one-on-one, it could be your low ticket. You could link 2 things, right? In our linking method, there's 2 ways there can be multiple ways for people to work with you that make sense. So let's say you created a free meditation, this MILF meditation, you can use the Instagram Live to promote that, to get people into your your mama manifestation method. And when they sign up for the mama manifestation method, where do you want them to go after that? Once they consume something from you, what makes sense for them to go into the next thing? Okay, so for us, we have our DMs to dollars framework, how to convert every conversation into cash. That's our DMs to dollars framework. How to turn every DM into $1. That's it's a low ticket taster of our work. It's an amazing taster of our work. It's low ticket. Once someone signs up for that low ticket, where do I want them to go after that? I want them to go into the Freedom Frequency Collective. So it's reverse engineering. If I have something free or low ticket, or if I want to just focus on my high ticket, whatever it is, there's no right or wrong, but you want to be thinking about for the week, what do I want to sell? And how am I making sure that every piece of content that I create, whether it be on my grid or in my story sequence, is funneling people into that. So this is where intentionality is huge. And it does take a little bit more time, but once you get the hang of it and you have that structure, you can be free flow to create within that structure, but we need structure. We're a business. We need structure. We need intentionality. We need to sit down. And if you have questions about this, if you're catching the replay, if you're in our one-on-one space or you're in the FFC, like ask us and we can workshop this with you. But this is how it's done. This is how when you have, the more intentional you are, the more you know where you want people to go, and then where that where that is then funneling them into the next thing, right? This is how it's done. So I wanted to show you an example of what a live looks like. Okay, let me start this over and share my screen. Whoop. Before I do that, do you have questions right now about anything that I've said so far?
I've never done a live, so this is all new for me.
Beautiful. And love the fireworks. Beautiful. And again, all of this comes with practice. Some of you may not like the live, or some of you, and like, again, we speak to what we know. I just had this conversation with Ali a few weeks ago, who was like, I want to show how funny I am and how outgoing I am. And da. I'm like, and you can do that, just not in the first 10 seconds. Give them the potency of the message and the training and what they're going to get, so that they're hooked and they want to stay on. So that when someone randomly finds you and they click your live, that you're not wasting the first, it's crucial. Showcase your fun vibes throughout the live, but spend the first 15 seconds with that hook and have an overview of what you're going to be teaching, so that you don't get sidetracked. And a live should really not be any more than 20 minutes. I would try and keep it to 10 to 15 minutes for a training. And the beautiful thing, I'm going to share my screen with you now, and I use this live, I then save this live and I add it as a VSL, as a video sales letter on an opt-in page. So if I'm going to sell my DMs to dollars framework, or DMs to dollars masterclass, low ticket masterclass, and someone's going to go before they go check out, if they see it's $22, there's a video training. So I'm taking my IGTV live and I'm uploading it to that, so they can hear us, so they can see the training, so they can get the actual information from that. That's the quickest way to nurture someone. So we repurpose our content. I let my content do the heavy lifting for me, so it's not just one and done, right? And again, if you don't know how to do that, if you have a VA, or you can learn how to, I could teach you how to just download this in 2 seconds, but you can upload this to an opt-in page so that people can see you and learn from you instead of just seeing text, okay? So this one says, oh, where'd I go? Where'd I go? Okay. Turn 4-figure days into multiple 5-figure days without new clients or Facebook ads. So what I'm doing here is I'm using the caption, this hook: turn your 4-figure days, $1,000 day, into multiple 5-figure days, $10,000 day, without new clients or Facebook ads. So now my dream client's like, yes, I want to turn my $1,000 day into a $10,000 day. Yeah. And I don't need new clients. What the fuck? Like, how is that even possible? And I don't need to spend money on Facebook ads, which is what she's thinking, that she needs to now try these ads because nothing's working. So I'm giving her a result of what she wants without what she thinks that she needs. Okay. So this is for you. If you are looking to turn your 4-figure days into multi-5-figure days, if you are looking for ways to create guaranteed monthly recurring revenue, monthly income, guaranteed, without sales calls, potentially, without Facebook ads, without convoluted funnels, without even meeting new clients. This is how Ali and I have been able to generate guaranteed income coming in, multiple 5 figures coming in, creating 6-figure, $100,000 months with this. Okay. So I want to stop here, and I just want to highlight the importance of this is for you if you're ready to turn your 4-figure days into multiple 5-figure days. This is for you if you are looking for guaranteed income without sales calls, ads, or even needing new clients. This is how Ali and I have been able to. This is how my new client has been able to. So what we're doing here is in the potency of our message, I'm speaking slow. I'm highlighting who this is for, right? I'm not saying this is so, and I want to give like an analogy. Let's say you're into skincare and you're talking to someone and you're saying, this is for you if you're ready to clear your cystic acne for good. I do not experience cystic acne, so therefore I would scroll on by. If this person, if her ideal client was someone who had cystic acne, then that's great. However, if she didn't want to work with someone that had cystic acne, this is for you if you're ready to go from good skin to plumped and reducing all of your fine lines. This is for you if you're ready to have the natural look without Botox. That would be more of what I'm looking for rather than acne all over my face, rather than cystic acne. So you want to get specific, right? I could have said, this is for you if you're a brand new coach who's looking to generate $2,000 months consistently. But that's not what I said, because that's not ideally who our ideal client is. This is for you if you're ready to turn a 4-figure day. So someone who's already making $1,000 a day or weekly, who's looking to make $10,000. That's a different type of person, right? And there's nothing wrong with talking to a beginner level person, but somebody that's experiencing, right? This is for you if you're ready to stop suffering, if you're ready to stop calling in the emotionally unavailable men. That type of client is going to be experiencing something different versus someone that you've been calling in really great men. Just you know that that your king is on the other side of that. Right? It's a different type of person who's experiencing different types of experiences in life. Someone that's going on dates with really great men, they just haven't found their king yet, who's having fun in the dating scene versus someone that's like giving up and wanting to turn lesbian or saying, where are all the good men? There's no good men left out there. That is a different experience. So you want to be super intentional about who are you talking to and who this is for as the result of what you want. So again, if you're working with mothers in manifestation, you want to talk, this is for you if you've been practicing manifestation and the techniques you've been doing aren't working anymore. This is for you if you were magnetic as fuck at pre-babies and having the time of your life, and now you're feeling a little off, right? So it's like a woman that's already familiar with the work, that has done some of these things, but she's just missing your MILF method. She's missing the mommy and me manifest. She's missing that one piece. Versus someone that's never heard of manifestation before, or someone that's never done something like that before is going to have different experiences. Again, there's no right or wrong, but you got to get clear on who do you want to work with, what's actually going to excite you and light you up. I know that when I work with people that are already generating a $15,000 a month business, it lights me up in a different way, right? It's just the truth. And there's nothing wrong with that. And I'm supporting people on different parts of their journey. I know though, it's different types of conversation at someone that's making $15,000 a month versus someone that's not. Okay. So in these lives, this is for you and get so direct in what you want to be talking to, what the result is going to be from this live. And then after this is for you if you're ready to these are the same techniques that I'm going to share with you today that have helped me, blah, 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 or that have helped my client go from to whatever the result is. So having social proof on the other side of what you're teaching, whether it be from you or from your client, is also going to continue to have them lean in, right? And then by even saying you're going to want to implement these methodologies, these techniques immediately if you want to see whatever the result is that you're giving them. Okay. So this is driving me in. I'm like, yes. Okay. What is it? What are the 3 techniques I want? I need this result. This is for you if you're ready to go from having sex with your husband once a month to having sex with your husband every week. Okay. So this is for you. Thank you for the confirmation. This is for you if you're ready to go from feeling anxious before a team meeting in your office to crushing the fucking meeting in 3 minutes with my breathwork method. And you can coin that like my 3-minute breathwork method. Okay, what the fuck is 3 minutes, right? And then in these trainings, you're going to talk about what you're seeing in the industry and how your methods are different. Because your dream client, again, if I'm saying this, turn your 4-figure days into multiple 5-figure days without, okay, that's great, but that's also my dream client's been hearing that already. What makes me different? What are things that my dream client has not heard before? And again, it doesn't need to be a whole it's innovation in the sense of you're coining your own methodology, but obviously things have been spoken about in the industry. You know what I mean? So it's like you don't need to reinvent a new concept. However, you need to reinvent the way you're coining it so that it drives curiosity. So in my double your rates method, in my high ticket content method, in my 7-figure sales flow system, in my guarantee recurring revenue method. So these are things that, again, are spoken about, but I'm coining them as my own. And then getting to the specificity for my dream client of how that's going to help her in terms of where she's at. Does this make sense so far? Okay. So obviously, and you can go back and watch this for an example. I'm also going to go live tomorrow, so you can either tune in or you can catch it after. But essentially, you want to come into the call prepared with the hook, with the 2 or 3 things you're going to be talking about as your own methodology. And then if you are ready to get these results within as little as 30 days, 20 hours a week, 60 days, could be less. Think about when you've worked with someone or even your own experience when it's clicked for you. How fast did you see a result? 24 hours in a manifestation? You know what I mean? So it's like, don't be afraid to own that. That's audacity of claiming you're fucking genius. If you're ready, Magnetic to Money. So this is when I was promoting Magnetic to Money is for you if you're ready to scale past $15,000 months. You want to re-sign your high ticket clients into a group program with our resign, retain, collect method. Want guaranteed monthly income for at least 6 months. Want to scale without using Facebook ads or convoluted funnels. We start May 15th, drop the word money for the pre-sale details. So that's the overview in the live. That was what I was driving traffic to that week. And then my content on my grid reflected that program. All of my stories that I did were strategically intentional to drive people into Magnetic to Money. And I believe even like the masterclass. Okay. So how to 10x your income without needing new clients. That drives curiosity of like, how am I 10xing my income without needing new clients? Like, everyone thinks they need new clients. So convert your DMs into dollars today. So all of these things were driving at the end of the post. Excuse me. So we're driving into this system. Want access to the entire system? Comment money below. So not even saying specifically the Magnetic to Money, but giving more curiosity. Drop this word if you want access to this entire system. And if they did, once they did, I'm giving them the opt-in for Magnetic to Money, right? I'm saying this here are the details here's more information to get this entire system. Okay. So all of it's really about being specific and strategic about what am I selling this week, instead of just kind of what do I need to post today? If you're here, like, I don't know what to post today. I don't know what to talk about today. When you know what you're selling each week, that's going to give you okay, I know what I'm talking about. You reverse engineer. Okay, I want to have my free mama meditation. And once they do that, I have their email address. I send them that mama meditation. The next day, I'm going to send them an upsell into my Magnetic Mamas course. I'm going to share a story in my email sequence of a client who got this amazing result from my Magnetic Mamas course. I'm going to keep hitting them up with an email sequence of my Magnetic to Mamas course. I'm going to follow up with them in the DMs. Hey, did you try the Mama meditation? How did it go? Whenever any of my mamas implement this method, this is what happens. How did it go for you? So it's staying on top of, touching base with, and not being afraid to be annoying. Like you're a business. This is what businesses do. How many fucking emails do you get from whatever clothing shop that you're subscribed to? Revolve Clothing. I hit up with them every fucking day. Every day. They're unapologetic. Because even though we are heart-centered leaders, it's a business. There's no emotion. So it's like removing the, oh, I'm being too much, I'm being too annoying. No, you're not. The person that sold their program every goddamn day is going to be the one that gets that client, because we need to see something at least 36 times from a marketing perspective for it to land. Think about, when your reticular activating system picks up on something on the red car, you see the red fucking BMW everywhere, everywhere. You need to be the red BMW so that they see you everywhere. You need to coin your methodology so that you stand out as the authority. So the live, if you can get into the habit of weekly lives, what do I want to sell this week? What do I want to drive traffic to? It could be free. It doesn't need to even be a paid thing. But having that structure, that intentionality, and being so fucking potent in the first 10 seconds of what the hook is going to create authority instantaneously and have your dream clients zoomed into you. What is she talking about? Okay. So does this make sense? Do we have any questions? How does this feel for you? Yes.
So after you have like the enticing hook, like people, so like how much do you give them is kind of what I want to know. Like,
Yeah.
So it's like the hook, I was like, okay, I want to know the answer. What's the answer after I listen to your video? So it's like, then so then like, how deep do you go with them? Like, do people actually like walk their clients through a breath work session on a live?
So I would do more of storytelling of the breath work, of what it entails,
Okay.
and then what the result was with that. So it's like in my mama, breath work method, I will walk you through how to connect to your breath in 3 minutes and what the result is of that, and how you took a client through that experience and what her result was, rather than taking them through the actual breath work. Leave that for the freebie opt-in. If
Okay.
they want access to this 3-minute mama meditation where your kids are fucking zoned in, and you know what I mean, and quiet, so that you have quiet time, and within 3 minutes or less, comment the word mama below and I'll send you the details. Instead of walking, that's what I'm saying about the over delivering. You can story tell and teach what it is, give client proof results, either from your own experience or a client that you've had. But if they want access to that, that's the juice. They're going to comment the word below, or they're going to DM you, and you're going to obtain their email address, and you're going to send that to them. Now they're on your newsletter, and now they could be going through a sequence with you for your one-on-one high ticket space, for your new course that you're about to launch, right?
Okay.
So again, this takes some intentionality, but you want to be, because also we want to be moving people to a newsletter or something else, because Instagram owns them right now. You don't. So the more information we can collect, so if it's a newsletter, then you own that newsletter, right? So we want to have access to that. So the intention really is, okay, let them learn from me here. Let me give them some free resources or other things here, but then how can I move them into other areas? Now, also really quickly, once you drop this live, you then go to your Facebook, your own normal Facebook page, or if you have a free Facebook group, just dropped a 10-minute training on how to in 24 hours. Want access to it? Comment mama below. So now what you're doing is you're taking the people that are following you on Facebook, and if they comment, you send them directly to your Instagram. So now you're cross promoting and they're getting more of you, right? Then you go into your free Facebook group. Just drop the most insane training on how to get your husband to chase you around the house in less than 24 hours. Want access? Comment below. This is how we get more eyes, more visibility, more nurturing, more people consuming you. Does that make sense?
Yeah, so I guess the part about getting their emails, so it's like drop your email below if you want it. So
I would say
then,
comment. I would say so what I would do from there is comment below. I like the idea of comment below because let's say you have 6 people that are like me, mama, 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 mama. You take a screenshot of all of those people that are commenting mama, then you go on your stories on Instagram. Holy shit, my mama, my MILF method is popping off. Everybody wants it.
yeah,
We tribal. We're pack animals. So when they see me, mama, 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 they're like, what the fuck is that? I want that. I want that. So that's, I would actually start with mama and then send them a DM, a personal message. Hey, thank you so much. Can't wait. Give me your email address. Drop your email here and I could send it over to you. But you're capturing people that are like, I want it. I want it. I want it. I want it. And then you're going to your Instagram and being like, holy fuck, it's popping off. Does that
that's
make sense?
super helpful. Yeah, I guess my question though is when I get their email address. So then the next step is do you enter their email address as a subscriber yourself?
I do.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah. So I have I have a link where people can opt into my newsletter as well. That's on my Instagram. And I honestly every week say like, holy fuck, we just dropped the most incredible email, incredible training inside the juice, which is I named it our
Mhm.
newsletter for conscious entrepreneurs. Want access to how to go from 0 to 60K in monthly recurring revenue? Click this link. And then they can opt in. So like, again, this comes with time and experience and practice of remembering these things, but you can also write it down on a piece of paper. What do I want to sell this week? Did I, Nikki, hey, Nikki, what do you want to sell this week? Did you promote your newsletter? Did you promote your free Facebook group? Did you promote your MILF Mama method? So you have structure of, okay, fuck, I want it. And you don't need to hit everything. This is
Mhm.
not about being perfect, but it's about putting in the reps,
Yeah.
practicing of what it means to be a business owner,
Mhm.
and doing these things and being intentional. The more intentional you can be, the easier it is going to be for you to sell. The
Yeah.
easier it is for your dream clients to be like, okay, she's for me. Instead of just friend energy, we want you in paid energy. And these are the things that create paid energy.
Yeah.
That makes sense?
Yeah, super helpful.
Okay. All right. So we're going to wrap it up, but I'm really quickly just want to hear, Nikki, since you're on the call today, what are you most grateful for? Give me 2 things.
I am most grateful for my relationship with my husband right now because it's thriving. We're really like putting ourselves first and doing amazing. And I am grateful for the patience that I have for my daughters.
I love that. I love that. Thank you so much. I'm so happy to hear that for your relationship with your husband and for the relationship with your daughters, right? And I actually felt that the other day when Nala was getting really fussy. I was like, how can I just give her more love
Yeah.
and just be with her right now instead of like resisting her being fussy and wanting to do other things? How can I just be with her?
Yeah.
Right.
That's where I'm at right now too.
I love that. I love that. All right. Thank you so much. I'm so proud of
Thank
you. I'm so
you. Thank
excited to
you.
see all the shifts and changes going on. And yeah, let's fucking crush this. It's Monday. Let's go. We've got this. Mwah, mwah. All right. Have a beautiful day. Bye.